突っ走れ、空を行け、ブラックサタンを倒すまで守るよ、平和を日本よ。Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Toku Miscellaneous podcast, which feels a little less miscellaneous considering the fact that we're talking about Kamen Rider to a certain degree. But no, we're not here to talk about Kamen Rider itself. We're here to talk about an anime about Kamen Rider fans, known as Tojima Tanzaburo Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. Episode 2, I Am Tackle. And yeah, Mike and Steve here to talk about it. It's an early morning, very rainy, finally. So yeah, thank goodness. It's the perfect condition. How's everyone doing, though?
I know a lot of people just woke up. A lot of people have been crashing and watching their Sunday premiered animes.
Yeah.
I've been saying. We are actually. I first off, I want to say to everyone who watches, who is subscribed to us, and for those who are just tuning in, wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Our first episode got 1,200 views in just 1 week. That's crazy.
I mean, we normally, I mean, obviously, not to talk too much about it, but again, we went to bed the night we did it, and I woke up the next morning because it just shows up on my feed sometimes when I go on YouTube. And the fact that it went from like maybe 24 people when we finished to a whopping 700 when I woke up.
Yeah. When I woke up, I saw 668 views. I'm like, whoa, in 1 day? Really? That's crazy.
And also, like, as the week progressed, I was like, okay. And then finally, I, again, showed up on my feed at 1K. And then it just kept on growing and I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah, we already have 7 people watching right now. That's thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Seriously, in my thoughts of this anime, just in general, I said to myself, this is going to be a niche thing.
Yeah,
because obviously, not many in the anime world know the Kamen Rider. They don't know. If they see a team of 5 multicolored heroes, automatically they think of the Power Rangers. If they see a giant silver man just appear out of nowhere, majority of them will say, "Hey, it's way big from Ben 10." Like,
yeah, or if they see a bug man fighting cyborg Nazis, they're thinking, "Is that the Beetleborgs?"
Yeah. No, I mean, or oh my God, it's Blue Beetle. It's Blue Beetle. To the rest of you, shh. I know.
I'm not gonna lie, though, there was a meme where, like, when they did that first trailer to the live action Blue Beetle movie, someone played the Beetleborgs theme song to it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see that, and I was like, you couldn't have used B-Fighter J. You just had to go with that trashy show of Beetleborgs, really?
I'm gonna be honest, though, the best part of the Beetleborgs was high key the Hillhurst monsters. Like, that was like.
I mean, no joke, but again, we're not. I've already ranted too much about that crap.
Yeah, and yeah, we already got a lot of comments coming in. Thank you guys so much. I see like David, Adam, Triple OXYZ. Thank you guys so much for engaging with us. I love you guys.
But yeah, my whole thought on this show in general was like it's gonna be a niche thing. I don't think it's gonna get anything like Demon Slayer or My Hero or anything like that, or whatever's popular right now. I don't know. I'm like the doctor in this world. I come in and out of different fandoms all the time, so I don't really know what's big and what's popular right now.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is definitely big right now because
I know. And again, beautiful animation, beautiful everything. I will say though, overthrew Pokemon the first movie from the like number one of animated foreign films to come to America. You even beat Ghibli movies, Demon Slayer. So again, very good for you. And we got to keep this train going because if that opens the door for more media, maybe certain forces in California that way start opening their eyes and realizing, hey, it's not just about getting the heroes and putting them on the screen. It's about a story that we must tell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, nano suits really ruined suit up scenes for me.
Yeah. But again, the whole thing was with this show was I did not believe that it was going to get the spotlight that it did. I was actually in shock when, after we were done and I looked online, both Facebook, Insta and TikTok, how so many people were talking and reacting, and a lot of people that were like, you're just talking about the show in general. They had no idea of the Kamen Rider. They had no idea what this was about, but they liked the animation. They liked the style, especially that it comes from the studio that gave us Cells That Work Black and Berserk. So it's like, oh, okay. And, a very ensemble cast here.
Yeah.
I will say it shocked me because it's like, a lot of people, I don't know anything about this hero, about this character, but if he inspired this guy to be like that, I'm like, yeah, I remember meeting a few people at Level Up earlier this year. I had spoken about it in our Ichigo timeline that they came up to me and they said, because we stumbled upon you and Mike talking about this, we decided to go watch it. And even though we did kind of take a break for a bit because it is a lot, I'm like, yeah, it is. Oh, it is. Believe you me, honey, it is. It actually was funny to hear you guys talk about it, but also inspirational about how you guys like talked about the characters and had their relationships. And it's like I wanted to see more. Although that is the case with any hero, is that you inspiration comes from a lot of places. I know people that are in boxing, gymnastics, martial arts of different varieties, and they have all said, like, when I was a kid, I saw Power Rangers. When I was a kid, I saw the VR Troopers. When I was a child, I saw the list goes on of inspirations. So I was like, it's kind of crazy how this show kind of resonates with people.
Yeah.
That it's like they've all been there. And especially this episode in particular that we're talking about, I think we've all been there as children. That we take the inspiration of our heroes and then go with it. But I think this one is, again, taken to the extreme.
Yeah, I remember like when I was a kid, like everyone wanted to be like a Power Ranger, and like they were always like drafting themselves and each other's like, like I'm the Red Ranger, I'm the Black Ranger, I'm the Green Ranger, and I remember because like I was like the obligatory kid that was bullied in school. Like I was like, they're like, oh, you'll never be a Power Ranger. I'm like, no way, man. I'm gonna become Power Ranger for real, or at least be friends with real Power Rangers. And look at us today, like Ike,
not the ones I expected to be friends with. But then again, I was like, well, either or. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm friends with Power Rangers, but a lot of them actually are more famous for other things too. So.
Yeah, I know that's also kind of funny in certain regards. Yeah, no, it's like on one hand, it's like as a kid, like you never imagined you'd be friends with your favorite Ranger, which by the way wasn't Tommy or Jason, or in a different case, like you never expect that your friend from high school would later become a Ranger themselves. For real, it's like. But also it's like like going into like the fourth grade, it's like everyone's like Power Rangers for babies, and it's like and like even your own friends that you've been friends with for years, who like you've been going to each other's house and playing with each other's Power Rangers toys, who still have Power Rangers toys in their room are like, hey, how did the first line from the Wild Force theme song go again? Because like I was legit struggling to remember how it went.
Really in a lot of the Japanese.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, it's like you're embarrassing me. It's like, why would I embarrass you? Like we both love this show. It's like, yeah, no, it's like, and like they were being all like closeted about it, but then like years later, when the 2017 film comes out, like all of a sudden, like everyone's a Power Ranger fan. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I've been watching the show since the beginning. I was like, no, you weren't.
No, you haven't.
I was. I have the bruises to prove that I've always been a Power Rangers fan.
Well, the thing is that it got a lot of hype this episode, like the show, a lot of hype. But I also did see a lot of negative comments about it, and I was like, okay, so what are the negatives? And again, I'm not calling anyone out. I'm not saying anything. All I say is, if you like it, keep watching, and if you don't, well, just go watch something else.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I mean. Like the one complaint I heard a lot was, it's a grown-ass man pretending to be a Power Ranger. He's not a Power Ranger, but he's pretending to be one. And I'm just like, well, what about that grown-ass man? I believe it was in either New York or somewhere in the northern states that was dressing up as a superhero. Not a known superhero, but he did, and he was fighting crime, but the police kind of told him to chill out on it. Because that's illegal to do.
Yeah.
But no one looked at that guy and said, like he's mental. Some did, but it's like some people took it as inspirational. As in this case, it's like, well, if that's the one complaint about it that you guys just don't like, that like it's a grown ass man wearing a kid's mask, pretending to be a hero. Okay. Okay, fine. I mean, although I did see one guy rag on it, and he had on a Blue Beetle shirt saying how like being a grasshopper version hero is so dumb. And I'm like,
bruh, you're dressed up as Blue Beetle.
You have a Blue Beetle shirt on, dude. Oh, I'm not saying, I didn't even know who the hell this was, but I'm like, do you realize what you're saying and how you're saying it?
Mm-hmm.
And you have, like, just like me, a bunch of nerdy stuff in the background. Like, this show is so, like, it's overhyped. I can't believe, like, and also, like, a man pretending to be a superhero. What the fuck? What is that? I'm like,
didn't Miguel? Wait, no, I forgot. No. Jaime didn't Jaime Reyes pretend to be Batman at one point before he became Blue Beetle?
Yeah, he was a superhero fanboy. He was like all like, he knew all the facts of superheroes, but then became one. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I okay, man. For you, it's kind of like if someone went to the Ranger stop or to a Toko convention and start ragging on everything. It's like, but then he's wearing a Gokaiger shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do you realize where you're at and what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's not your cup of tea. I get it, but I'm like, well,
mm-hmm.
Haters will hate, and if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, you don't. I mean, as always, we welcome everyone to come in to know what is the Kamen Rider, and to note that there is over 50 years or more at this point of Kamen Rider. It's not just Ichigo. It hasn't been just the one guy. You have your Kabutos, your Kivas, your Decades, Gaims, Xades, Zeos, Revises, Zetses. Everything and anything. It's a variety. So if you don't like Ichigo, which I don't blame you guys, we respect him. But watch the first 12 episodes and maybe the Ichimonji app, and then skip to the last 5.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know about Ichigo. That's it. I tell you that right now. First 12, the Ichimonji up to like 40, 50, and then skip to the last 4 or 5 episodes, and that's it. That's all you need to know. That's it.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, keep the Ichimonji episodes where like he comes back, like that 2-part episode when they go to the spa, and then just jump to episode 40. No, sorry, 95. Well, the ones with the shock riders, just because. Oh, we got an actual 2-part episode with evil riders.
well,
It didn't amount to much, but like it wasn't flashing.
Go watch Shin Kamen Rider. That pretty much sums it all up in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, we like to say to everyone, thank you so much, and thank you for watching us, and thank you for like taking an interest in a 40, 50-year-old show created by a man that literally inspired an entire genre. Let us give thanks to Shotaro Ishinomori sensei.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Shin Kamen Rider is that he made a cameo in that movie, by which I mean the 1992 Shin Kamen Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
can you imagine the 92 film was closer to the manga like the Anno one was, where it's like you got Kamen Rider Shin fighting like 12 other Kamen Rider Shins.
Look, you can watch Kamen Rider Shin on YouTube. It is available.
Yeah.
Just don't watch it while you're eating something.
Or have kids around.
Yeah, because again, when it's time for a henshin, it's not what we assume. It's more like an American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
So it's pretty gnarly.
It's like you got American Werewolf in London, you got Jeff Goldblum's The Fly, and then like right over here is Kamen Rider Shin.
Yeah, it's somewhere in between that. It's really like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, again, Guyver was a big thing back then, and the whole like we got to make things. It's literally now we got to make things edgy and gritty and
yeah, cockroach Mark Hamill.
Because the kids who watch this show have now grown up and become men. I'm like, yeah, but okay. Anyway,
all right, let's get to the episode. So we continue from the aftermath of the previous episode, where some random guy in a Matsuri mask beat up the Shocker burglars.
Yeah.
And one particular person is not too happy about this. Who is this person? It is a literature teacher.
A literature teacher.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a teacher. Her name is Yuriko Okada, and she is played by I swear I butcher these names on it. Kayano, which a lot of people you may not know. She's been a voice actress for like almost 15 years now. I don't know much of her work, but I did see 2 names that I actually do know. You all know? Have you all watched or seen Konosuba?
I haven't.
Yeah, well, Konosuba is again an isekai show, but it's one of the funny isekai shows where, like,
is that the one with the girl with the blue hair?
Yeah, with Aqua. Yeah, it's basically isekai, but it's like these people are so inept. They have the one little mage girl that has the one attack that just drains her completely, and then you have the paladin, who is a big old pervert, whether she admits it or not.
Yeah, see, I don't watch a lot of modern day anime, so I have to like rely on nicknames just to like help me get by navigating which character's which.
The reason why I bring it up is because the character that I plays in this show, I was like, I've heard this voice before. Where have I heard it? It's Darkness. It's La Latina Dustiness Ford. Don't ever call her that. So she is the pervy paladin in the show. But again, for modern weebs, I don't know how much modern I can get with this. She's actually, I think she is Shinobu's older sister in Demon Slayer. She's the older sister who lost her life. I believe her name was Kanai, or was that the little sister? I forget.
Isn't Kanai the girl who passed the hunter exam with the?
I think so. Why am I don't see. That's the thing. Like both their names are kind of sounding similar. Like I know it's kind of
again. I haven't watched Demon Slayer yet, so I know that there's like a bug girl and there's like a younger girl with a butterfly thing on her head.
Yeah, no. The older sister, I think it's Kanao, was the insect, and then she was the flower, and then Shinobu took over as the insect, and then Kanai, the younger sister, is like taking on the big sister role of being the flower breathing. So it's like, that's why I get confused sometimes. But yes, this is the older sister that Shinobu is trying to avenge because of she was killed by an upper moon. So this actress right here is that character, or has played that character. So we do have a set, again, like we said, we have a Hashira here in Human Tackle, and we also have a Hashira in the Kamen Rider, because that's the sound. So a lot of big name voice actors are in this show. I have not pinpointed the Yakuza bot.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten him down yet, but yes, that is who plays this teacher, Yuriko. And obviously, she is a literature teacher. She teaches literature, and obviously, she seems normal. I mean, basic teacher getup, basic, hairstyle, look, very punctual, very professional. If you were to see this woman, if you were to see this woman in life, you would be like, stand up proper, present yourself, good day, madam, good, have a good night, this and this and that. But as always, as you and I both know, it's always the quiet ones.
Yeah, like one of her students, well, in the words of Van Halen, got it bad, 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 got it bad.
No. I think we grew up in a time that I'm always shocked to hear these reports on the news and such about like inappropriate relationships that happen amongst teachers, and I kind of like I look back at my years in school, and I'm like, and I look back at the old yearbooks, and I'm like, a lot of my teachers were like, I just by looking at them at this photo, like I would say past 45, maybe 55 years old. A lot of old ladies and a lot of old men that were my teachers from kindergarten to all the way up to high school. There was never like a young, like fairly young, attractive teacher that I ever had, or even like most of them, if I knew, worked in the offices or as like aides to teachers, but they weren't teachers.
Yeah.
But we're now living in a time that I'm like, wow, okay, I'm not, I didn't realize it. I do know where I am at life right now. But a lot of people who are my age are also teachers.
Yeah.
And they still pretty much look the same as we all did when we were younger. So am I surprised that, like, okay, yeah, we have this kind of dorky little kid who apparently has got it down for his teacher, for Yuriko. It's like, well, she did say she's 24 years old.
Yes.
And by the looks of this kid, by the looks of his uniform, I want to say middle school. It's not a traditional uniform of but again, I don't know. I don't know school uniforms. Like, oh, gas. I don't know. No, I don't know. So I could say maybe it's a high school, maybe it's a middle school. I don't know. But there's a.
But either way, not appropriate.
It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. I will agree. I'm like, Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I get it. I get it. I understand it. You know, between the ages of 13 and 19, you're hormonally charged, and I mean anything can set you off. But
Yeah.
to have a woman like this, so demure and so proper, but again, she's not doing anything that would entice such advancements. She's just here to
Not
be.
yet.
No, well, I will defend that when we get there. But it's like again, you know, we cut into the whole like, you know, oh, she's so beautiful. She's so, you know, she probably drinks tea in a garden and, you know, just literature and this and this and that. And this is the kid talking. This is the kid like fantasizing about his teacher while holding a very large body pillow, regular body pillow, not anything inappropriate.
Yeah.
And
Thankfully, it's a regular body.
yeah. But then we cut to her deadlifting. I assume that's like
Bench pressing. Bench press.
bench pressing. Like I assume just by the looks of the weights and everything, she's at least pressing 40 pounds on each side.
Oh, let me go to the episode. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see how many
big ones
plates
are
she's
usually
got on her.
25. The big ones are usually 25, and then I thought they were smaller, but they're actually more medium-sized weights. There's two of them. So I'm like, so 25, so 25, 25, 50, and I want to say maybe 15. So that's around 80 pounds, not including the bar. And I know some people,
So a bar would usually be about 45 pounds.
there you go. Yeah,
So,
I know.
So it looks like she's got two. So she's got two 45-pound plates. So like that's gonna be 135 plus another. I would say 25. So 135. So that's 185 pounds approximately.
185 pounds, we estimate.
Yeah. 5
I don't know. You know what?
kilograms.
I can press that. I could do that, but
about 84 kilograms.
So I mean, again, I'm not saying a woman can't, but to be doing that by herself and without any help and with just a proper rhythm of ups and downs, I'm like, oh, this baby is that.
Yeah, no, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like anything over 100 pounds, actually no, anything over 120 pounds, depending on your body figure, you need a spotter. Like I don't care, like if you could, like I don't care if you can one rep max 400 pounds, you should still get a spotter just in case if it's over 100, if it's over 120.
Yeah, no, yeah, you should, because I don't care. Like, oh yeah, he's a regular He-Man. Yeah, but remember, He-Man is a fictional character. This is a regular guy.
Yeah.
So I don't care. You know, they could say whatever they want.
Yeah, plus, you don't know, like if like your muscles will give out for like randomly for no reason. Like how many times would you just be like randomly doing squats? Like you've done squats like a million times before, and like you're just doing a regular set of 10 squats, and then on like your 7th squat, out of nowhere, sciatic attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it does happen. It does happen. So
you're not doing weighted squats. You're not doing like 93 squats in one go. No, you're just doing a regular unresisted set of 10 squats. You got the proper form and everything, but it just so happens you randomly get a sciatic attack. Yeah, and you're clenching your right thigh. It's like, yeah, like what do you think is gonna happen if that something like that happened to your arms or your chest, shoulders, neck?
Well,
yeah, heck, Australia almost killed Carlos in that one episode of Power Rangers this way.
Yeah, you'll find out if you dare go that way. Mm-hmm. But we finally get to see our opening for the show.
Yes, finally.
It's a rather tech EDM level of music, which I was like, wait a minute, I've heard these rhythms before. Who? So the guy who makes the opening and who also did the EDM mix of Let's Go Kamen Rider His name is Teddy Loin. He is a
Yep.
Japanese artist who, by most accounts, has done a lot of shows, but recently and back in 2011, did the music for Panty and Stocking. So all the music that you ever heard from Panty and Stocking, whether it be the transformation, whether it be just them chilling, or the Demon Sister transformation, that was all by Teddy Loin. And so now he has given his music to the Kamen Rider. So I'm still waiting for that EDM mix of Let's Go. I still haven't found it. I've heard the instrumental part of it that he used, but not the actual song. So we see our 4 characters. We see Tojima, we see Yuriko, and we also see 3 other characters that we have not been introduced yet. But at the end of it all, we see one of them is Rider Man. We have a random Shocker Girl grunt, and a guy wearing all black with a white scarf. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this guy in black, because obviously, we're all giving Kamen Rider vibes. How come everyone is transformed here, but not him? I don't think he is a Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
A lot of people, including Michael, have said this could be a shout out to the inspiration to Kamen Rider, which is Skullman, which, yes, you can see it. But also remember that Ishinomori Sensei created a show. He created Cyborg 009. He created Kikaider, Kikaider 01, Izuman, and also Zubato. All these heroes, but also in the show of Kikaider, in the manga and in the show, there was an anti-hero, a villain that turned anti-hero called Hikaider, who was the opposite of Kikaider. Yeah. And he actually dressed that same way. And the only time that he ever transformed was when he was actually like a worthy opponent. He never transformed. Even when Hikaider was the robot, he never did it.
Yep.
So to me, my theory is that this might be a shout out to Hikaider. I could be wrong, but we'll see what happens later on in the series. But now we commence the episode. And Yuriko is just pissed off.
Yeah, because some random guy in a Matsuri mask and nothing else is beating up Shocker thieves. Yeah, just thieves. But still dressed up as Shocker, wearing those stupid ski masks. Yeah. Not even luchador masks, just ski masks.
I know. That's what I was kind of like, wait a minute. We always riffed on the Shocker grunts that I'm like, they're lucha libre masks. Those aren't ski masks. They're more built like lucha libre, but they're just ski masks. They're just ski masks. That's that kind of sucks. But they're not trying to be Shocker. They're just emulating Shocker as they commit the petty crimes. But because of this, we go into a whole, a past vision of Ruriko as a young child. So cue the Wayne's World.
Yeah, and you know what I'm thinking?
Right, well, I'm not a huge fan personally of the whole 3 weeks earlier teaser thing. I feel like, we should start our stories where they begin, not start them where they get interested.
Get out.
What?
Have you seen her chest? I debate that.
Yeah, but no. As it turns out, her dad was a huge fan, and watching it the first time, I honestly thought this was her older brother, but nope, this is her dad. This is her dad.
But
who's a big fan of Shigeru Joe because he wears his red sweater with the giant S on it.
Yeah.
Because you see in Toei, it's a symbol that means beat up some cyborg Nazis.
Yeah, and
here it's an S.
Yeah. Here's the thing is that Yuriko comes home and she got bullied by a bunch of kids, a bunch of boys. Seriously, what the fuck? And her father decides, oh, he looks very similar to the character of Stronger.
Yeah.
He looks very similar to him.
Yeah, he
But I'm
does. He does look like Shigeru with that haircut.
with that haircut and everything, I'm like, are we sure that isn't? It's like, no, that's the okay.
Yeah.
So he shows his daughter,
First
the episode of where the character Tackle was introduced. Now, this is
literally the first episode.
This is a big thing about Tackle that has affected and made waves recently in Toko. Yes, we did have, the Sentais at this point. We did have like female heroes and whatnot, but for the Kamen Rider, we never really had a masked hero that fought alongside him. Yes, we did have Mari, Michi, and Yuko, kind of run interference because they were trained athletes and fighting against combatants, but they didn't have a transformation. They didn't have an alternate identity. It's kind of like, okay, this woman fought and helped me, great, but then the woman turns into Wonder Woman. I'm like, oh wow, no, see, that's the difference. There was no transformation. There was no nothing. She is just a random civilian that helped you, and thank you for helping us. But to the fact that I am your equal, Kamen Rider Stronger, we had never had that up until this point.
Yeah.
Human Tackle is the first ever lady warrior who has ever shown up in a Kamen Rider series. And sucks that we didn't get a lot of this in earlier Showa. Mm-hmm. Even in Heisei, we didn't get much of it. The only example,
like we got some characters from movies, like we had Kamen Rider Femme from Kamen Rider Ryuki episode final. I actually have the movie poster right here. This is the first official female Kamen Rider right here.
Yes, the first official Kamen Rider.
And then
not a Kamen Rider.
Yeah, and then we got Lark in the Blade movie, and then it's like we got what's her name from Kamen Rider Hibiki, the woman who trained Zombie.
Yeah.
But like her mask was also very differently designed from everyone else's. So like a lot of people are debating. No, she is a Kamen Rider. But not gonna lie though, I do hate the whole mask thing that she was wearing. And then it's like, and then the very next one we got was literally Kivala.
Kivala, who should have been Decade,
so like in the first 10 seasons of the Heisei era, we only had 4 female Kamen Riders.
There was not a lot of female riders that, again, were in the main series and actually fought alongside the rider or could hold their own. Like, they didn't need no one to protect them. They could do it by themselves, and that was what Human Tackle was.
Gaim, we had 1.5.
We had 1.5. We had
because you had a female character possessed by a male character become a Kamen Rider. And then X-Aid, we for real got 2 female Kamen Riders.
It's been mostly a thing now in like after X-Aid. Well, X-Aid. After X-Aid, we now started getting multiple female riders, and it's not just that they don a Kamen Rider look. It actually is a feminine looking Kamen Rider look. It's still a threat. It's not it's the girly version. No. It's still a threat. It's just that it's like, they don't need no one to be on their side. I mean, if they do it, and if they do have someone rescue them, it's because, darling, you knew that you couldn't handle this by yourself. You're not strong enough yet. Mm-hmm. So why not lean on us to help you get there? I know some people are like, no, well, that's taken away from it. No. A hero knows that, even men, like, you got your ass kicked, dude. Why didn't you wait for us? It's like,
even Superman knows that he needs Batman's help every now and then.
Yeah, it's like you need backup. It's like, you're worn out, you're tired. It's that Vegeta logic where it's like, I don't need you guys. Oh, yeah, you do. Because if we didn't, you would have died. But no. Yeah. So Human Tackle literally is officially the first lady warrior of the Kamen Riders, which inspired all these other females to come in and don not just personas, but also don Kamen Rider outfits. To be, so it's like, here we have it right here, but what we see is a not safe for work version of Human Tackle.
Yeah. So like going back to the flashback, it's cool that she loves Human Tackle and stuff. It's like oh yeah, we had that scene from the first episode where they're inside the where they're inside that cave run by Black Satan. It's like she does that thing where she like goes across that pillar, and then it just like cuts to episode 5, which is great. And I'm like, oh man, I hope she doesn't watch episode 30 because like I actually did watch Stronger. It's like, well, it's really annoying. It's like as soon as Tackle dies, like very next episode, you have a 2-part episode where Shigeru gets like a power-up form. It's like, geez, why didn't you get this power-up form sooner? Maybe you would have saved Tackle. Yeah, so like the dad's like teaching her how to like use the how to pose properly, and it's like yeah, you even have to like shorten the names. It's like Human Tuck, but like, and it's like really cute though. But then it's like while she's like doing like play wrestling, she accidentally comes across episode 30 VHS tape. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, she was named after the character, by the way. So like Yuriko is named after Yuriko. Yeah, and
it is traumatic. It is a thing, but again, this is a child who you did expose this to, and the thing is that, well, I mean, in America, we have kind of now gotten that, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man.
I mean, like, let me ask you guys, our audience, this question: where were you, and how did you respond to that episode of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy when Kendricks died?
Yeah, no, that was probably the first time in Power Rangers that they actually dealt into something that heavy. But again, in Japan, we had already had like Rangers die and go away.
Literally, first season of Go Ranger had the Yellow Ranger die.
In America, we wouldn't get that, and it's not really a thing until like I say now recently that you do have a child version of superheroes, but then you also have the real version of the superhero, and it's kind of crazy how like when a child does grow up beyond the doing good deeds type of version that they grew up with, and realizing that, yeah, Batman and Spider-Man are not that great of people, are they? No.
Yeah, no, Spider-Man, like, it's amazing he doesn't have STDs.
It's kind of a thing where it's like, what more so what Disney is doing. But I'm like, you do realize that when the kids grow, and I'm like, no, I even said that when people were attacking the movie Black Panther, I never saw it, but I was like, bro, I get the message, what they're trying to do. So don't ruin this for kids. This is giving inspiration to children everywhere. So yeah, I know Chikala. I know his story. I know what he's done. I know it's like Tony Stark. Tony Stark is not a hero.
Yeah, they established the very first movie that like he's an arms dealer.
Tony Stark is not a hero. Let me say this: Tony Stark would totally be endorsing a certain political figure right now. The Tony Stark I know, okay, like that was back when Civil War happened. That Tony Stark, not the Disney version, not that. No. But again, yeah, that is a thing that children must come to terms with about their heroes, Especially that. I did actually go and find that episode or clips of that episode, and I was like, wow. But the thing is about Human Tackle is that while she was put through such horrible things, she fought back.
Yeah.
She didn't give in. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, she was already poisoned by Rose Delta before they even started their final battle. Like she was already poisoned, like either at the end of the previous episode. She spent the entire following episode already dying from the poison.
But she still kept going.
Yeah.
She didn't stop. She didn't submit. She fought until her very last breath. Now that's inspirational. That's something that all children and fans of the show should be like, no. She went out, but she went out like a boss. She was a yeah. She went out on the verge of death. She was literally neck up in her grave. But she still took out the Kaijin and destroyed the plans. And of course, we see that how everyone reacts when she dies. The only thing that was missing from that moment was when Stronger had her and he didn't like cry or yell into the heavens, you know, as he just carried her out like Superman carrying out Supergirl at the end of Infinite Crisis. It's like, it's that scene where you see the hero just carrying out the actual hero.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, God damn it, man. But she went out like a boss. She didn't leave anyone behind. She took them all down with them.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for us to actually go into like the actual batch of episodes for Stronger. You know, after we do Amazon and V3.
Yeah. But yes. And obviously, Ruriko, God bless her heart, was actually drowning in an actual pool of her own tears.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah.
She actually made I'm like, oh, sweet child. But just as I told you guys, her father told her the same thing.
That she fought like a total badass. And she
honey, you're right. But look at what she did. Look at what happened. And it's like, and of course, she's like sad and crying, but realizing, like, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Don't give up. Don't stop. You got to keep going. And then the next day, he actually made her a human tackle
Halloween costume. It's so cute.
And again, I know some people are like, what? Like, she's got a pot in her head, bro. And look, I know a lot of kids now be like, that's so, you know, hey. Back in the day, ask your dads, ask your moms, ask your uncles, your older cousins. We went out and got cardboard boxes, sticks, pots, and pans to pretend to be like to play Star Wars, the good Star Wars. Okay? Yeah. We actually got towels and wrapped them around our necks.
Yeah. Remember how, like, in the opening title sequence for Toy Story, like, Andy just got like a regular cardboard box and just cut out a square out of it. It's like, Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
That's what we did. That's what we all did. Now it kind of blows my mind that people are actually selling the cardboard cutouts and whatnot. Like, we used to just get crayons and paint them on ourselves. Now they're actually selling them as toys. Mm-hmm. Or like, you know, like, yeah, fine, no, but that's what we did. We didn't have cosplays. If you ask any cosplayer, how did you start? They'll tell you, when I was a kid, I used to just get my, you know, a towel or something and done. Like, that's how it started. And that's how it continued on. That's how many of the greats who do film and special effects that they like, no, I got some Play-Doh and I just went to town. I got some paint and I went to town. Nowadays, well, I can kind of see why imagination is not a thing anymore. It's kind of sad, but I try to ingrain it into my children's minds, in my nieces and nephews when they're young, and it turns out pretty well, I say. But this ambition for Ruriko has grown. I mean, typically as a child, you grow and you remember, but you don't continue that part of your life. Very rarely does it hold a spot in your heart.
Yeah.
But Ruriko here has pretty much taken the idea and ran with it.
Yeah. And so we go back to the present, and like, yeah, she's so pissed off at Tojima that like when she's supposed to be writing down a poem from the book, it's like The guy in the mask is pissing me off. I was like, Sensei, what poem is that?
Yeah, she literally wrote a haiku that was not a haiku.
Yeah.
I am currently like it literally states, and I quote, that fake writer is such a phony, he can't undo me.
Mm-hmm.
But because I am tackled on top of Mount Fuji.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to include like some aspect of nature, it's like into that. It's like
yeah, for some reason in haikus you got to put like some on top of Mount Fuji or Mogami River or something. I don't know. I'm not one for poetry, but
basically the way traditional Japanese haiku work is, you got 3 lines for 5, 7, 5 syllables, and there has to be some kind of reference to nature.
Yeah. But now we get down to the meat of this episode. We have our 4 goons again with their.
Hey, boss, what are we doing this time? Oh yeah, we're gonna rob like 5 stores back to back, a full string, if you will. It's like, really, we're doing this again? Yeah, and this time I'm gonna be joining you. Like, I'm gonna wear a shocker mask and everything. Boss, you look ridiculous. Shut up. Shocker's like way too cool.
Again, if you tell me that you're a fan of Kamen Rider and something inspired you by Kamen Rider, okay. But when you're telling me that you're inspired by the neo-Nazi group that couldn't take over like the tri-state area or the province of a small province of Japan,
or couldn't scare off a kid with a seahorse.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay. And also, just to clarify, some people did ask me online, do you think it's proper for you to say that, in your reviews, you guys might get in trouble, blah, blah, blah. Guys, for all you newcomers and watching, I'm telling you right now, it is explicitly told in the episodes that Shocker is a broken off part of the Third Reich that occupied Japan during the Second World War.
They literally said that in the 6th episode.
Yes. It is canon. Now, I know if you actually watch Ichigo, they start kind of retracting it. But from episodes 1 to 13, there is so much
from
of it.
1 through 39. Because remember, Colonel Zoll was a proud member of the German Nazi Party.
Yeah. So I know some people are kind of concerned about throwing that word around. I'm like, no, I am using it in the proper context because that is what they said they are. They are not. They are not. No, but they are a fragment, a part that continued on, not in the plans, but in the actual point of world domination. So
tailors and pig farmers.
So yes, they are Nazis. They are 100%. They are Nazis, and we don't like Nazis.
No, we punch them.
We punch them. So
when Captain America raises mighty shield, Okuchi supposes she must yield.
Do they have the swastika and the bars and everything? If you pay close attention,
yes, we did. And something tells me this isn't a Buddhist manji like in Tokyo Revengers.
I know. So people want to no. That's not what that is. Okay, get it right. That's not what that is. It's lopsided. If it's this way, if it's this like a box, you're fine. But if it's like a square, like a diamond, you're in trouble. Put it that way.
Actually, it's more like Buddhist manji can go both clockwise or counterclockwise. That's what I mean. They are squared.
If it's squared, you're fine.
But if it's diagonal and open,
that's the problem. That's the problem. So don't just because you see it, that doesn't mean that's what it is. Okay,
otherwise, Ichigo Kurosaki would be in a lot of trouble.
He did. He was.
Because he had a manji hilt.
Yeah, I know. That's why a lot of people were mad at Kubo. But it's like, again, try to explain that to
he's a Buddhist.
But yes, this guy blatantly admits that he likes Shocker. That he is like, and even his goons are like, really?
Not even Geldom? Can you at least be a Geldom fan? Although I'm pretty sure the goons are too young to know what Geldom is.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they don't know. They don't even know what the. I mean, by the looks of them, they all look like they're between the ages of like 25 and 30. So I don't even. I think they might know what an orphanok is.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's like it's really like feels like a culture shock to me. It's like when like like you're on a film set with like two Japanese women, and it's like and like you mention Amazon, and they're like staring at you like blankly, like with like the three like dots. Like if it was like a manga, you have the three dots. Like who? It's like Amazon. You know,
are you talking about this about the service or no?
No, the 1974. You know,
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
but
it's like, and then a certain acquaintance of ours from Toei's like, they're too young to know who Amazon is. I'm like,
you for real actually did that?
What?
You for reals actually did that?
Yeah, it's like it came up. No, look, it came up in a conversation. The character Amazon came up in a conversation, and so it's just weird to me. Like it just I felt dumbfounded that it's like yeah, you have kids who grew up with Deno or Forze, but like although the Force one like you can't have an excuse because Amazon did show up in Forze. But yeah, no, it's like, oh damn, I really am old, am I?
Michael, that was even before our time.
Yeah.
We weren't even thoughts in our parents' heads at that point. But
I
anyway,
mean, my mom was around during Kamen Rider. I mean, both my parents were, but like,
moving on.
Mm-hmm.
We apologize for the cringe moment, folks. Yeah. Moving on.
But it does feel. But yeah, the point is that these three youngins probably don't get it. But if they did get it, they'd be like, shouldn't you at least be a Geldom fan or a Delza fan?
As I've said, I didn't pick the thug life, but the thug life means so many different things to different people. All right, these guys are living that thug life, not mine.
Yeah,
they don't know.
So meanwhile, Yuriko's just walking down the street, and the one guy that she meets is the student who is ogling her.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, this kid has got some stones on him. I tell you what. He actually confesses to his 24-year-old teacher. I assume this kid is at least like 15. Later, like maybe 17. But I say 15. That's where I land on.
Look, I'm just gonna say this. Like, even if you're both over 18 and you're a college student and a college professor, it's still not appropriate because you don't date your freaking students.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't date your students, and you don't date your friends or your family's exes.
Yeah,
that's
like
on the table.
Yeah, like even if you want to just be platonic friends, like even if you're a healthcare provider and you wanted to be platonic and like your clients wanted to be platonic friends with you, you're not allowed to do that until after 2 years of your final session with them.
Now again, and I say this, I know some people are like, we'll see, but what if they dated someone that I knew, like a friend or a family member, but it's been years after? Well, that's
again, how many years after are we talking?
How many years?
Like I said, like just to be platonic friends with your clients as a healthcare provider, minimum 2 years after your final session. Like, if the last appointment you've had was July 27th, 2025, you're not allowed to even talk to each other until July 27th, 2027.
2 years is my thing. Anything after 2 years, you're fine. But yeah, you can't, like, that person, if they find out, they can't get mad because again, that should have been buried like 2 years ago. But still,
yeah.
Yeah, so this kid has got the stones to tell his teacher how much he cares about her, how much he loves her. And well, it's flattering. It really is, because
Yeah, but let's be honest. She should have just nipped it in the bud. Like it's like I'm genuinely flattered that you feel this way towards me, but I'm
She
your
didn't
teacher,
have a
and
chance to say anything, Michael. She didn't, because the minute that she was about to say something, the cops showed up, because this is the place right in front of the place where the guys just robbed the convenience store.
exactly.
So
And it's like I love you. It's like and then she hears like hands being thrown. It's like
but again, seeing like the shocker grunts and then seeing this, it's like there's a mix of emotions. There's shock, there's anger, there's embarrassment. There could be like something else there, but it's like, what is she to do? Well, I guess now is not the time to be with this whole, because again, there is a robbery happening. Shocker is here, so I have to get involved. So she didn't say anything. She didn't nip it in the bud. She didn't say anything. So it's still kind of an open door. But what happens next is really like, okay.
That's where things get the most sus.
Yeah. But obviously, yeah, we see our man. We see Tanjima walking by again, another convenience store. And it's the same guys.
Yeah.
Same guys from last time.
And he's like confronting them. It's like I've been looking everywhere for you. You will not get away with this. And then she's like, oh no, he's gonna steal my limelight again. So now she's like, she starts running, like she goes to full Joseph Joestar. It's like, run, my guy.
Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy how, like, you know, she's just going at this whole thing, but she sees Tonjima, and again, I'm like, honey, I don't know what you're capable of doing. I know what he's capable of doing. I don't know what you're capable of doing, but she just gets so mad that he's there.
And she starts dressing in front of everyone, including her student. I'm like, no.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think she would actually be. I mean, that's a lot of clothes to layer on.
Yeah.
Because again, I as a man myself, I can appreciate her proportions and her sizes, obviously. Mm-hmm. But the whole thing of her like stripping down in public.
Yeah. Did you like go to an alleyway to do it behind a dumpster?
I'm not saying don't, but I'm like, is there not? I know they have like those curtain things that you could have put up first and then turned into it, not in front of a bunch of random strangers and this young prepubescent boy. But she does
pubescent at best.
But she does suit up. She had it in her bag the whole time. The boots, the outfit, which again, I don't remember Human Tackle wearing a mini skirt and a low cut top.
No,
again,
she doesn't.
Not debating or saying this is bad, no. But again, it's like you took liberties on her look.
Yeah. She also didn't wear knee pads, but
well, yeah,
knee pads are probably like the least offensive part here.
You gotta protect your knees.
Yeah.
But yeah, now let's throw down. And I'm thinking, hey, she might get in front and she might take out all five. She might actually, like, you know, take the spotlight. Oh, she takes the spotlight, all right.
But not for the reasons you want.
No.
She rider kicks Tojima.
She literally clocked him right across the face and knocked him out in front of the shocker grunts, in front of all these people, only to declare that she is the electrowave human Tackle.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. What? I don't remember that in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that in the show. But yeah, apparently she does do the electrowave throw, and knocking all of these guys out. Again, breaking that one guy's teeth again. That's just a running gag with that dude with his giant beaver teeth. He keeps getting them knocked out.
I like. Part of me wants to. Here's my what's it called? Fan fiction right here. I know it's not the right term for it, but here's my fan fiction about this guy. That's actually Professor Akashi from Yu Yu Hakusho. He finally got fired, so he decided to become a criminal to make a living.
I don't know, because
you won't sway me otherwise.
Yeah. But
now,
again,
whatever happened to Iwamoto, who knows, who cares? As long as he's fired too, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Although it's kind of crazy that, well, no, after she leaves, she just does the tackle. She doesn't do anything else. She takes off, and that's it. That she does the throw, and that's all. Didn't really knock them out, and more just knocked them over. As they all get up, you know, they're just like, man, that was an inconvenience. Now the cops are coming. Shit. Yeah. But the main boss,
and he tells Tojima, it's like, this isn't over between us. He's like, me? Like, I didn't do anything. She knocked me out too. By the way, I used to be when I was a kid, I was inspired by Shocker. What?
Again. Mm-hmm. Why? Why do I feel like this guy is like some rich kid that grew up and he's just instead of idolizing the hero or siding with, like, you just went with the bad guy because it was cool or you thought it was cool when you yourself are a big dork.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like just so like with this guy. But yeah, I guess Tojima maybe has fallen for human tackle because, again, now we have another adult fan cosplaying and vigilanteing a Showa era Rider character.
Yeah.
That's actually like, okay, all right, cool. And of course, she's proud of herself. She's proud of what she's done, and good for her.
Yeah, like she grabs the bag back from that teenager. She's like, "So, do you still like me now?" And runs off. I'm like, "Girl, not the thing you should be saying."
Well, I mean, it is a question. I mean, I say that to so many people. Like, you guys want to date a goth girl? You guys want to date a nerdy girl? Do you even know what that means? I know what that means. Do you even understand the ramifications of what it is you're choosing to do?
Oh, headcanon. That's the word I was thinking of.
Yeah. So it's like, fine, whatever. But again, she kind of tells the kid to keep the secret runoff. And this is the funny part, though. This episode ends at the 18-minute mark. There's still 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it's like, this feels a little short. But like, turns out, yeah, no, the shocker thieves are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do another crime. Like, I got this kaijin mask, and when I wear it, I feel empowered. Call me Yakuza man. I'm like, God, no.
Why?
No, God, no. God, no.
No. The thing is with this is that, again, what's funny in this like last 5 minutes of the official ending of this show was 18 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, these guys, these thugs are calling their moms and grandmas, asking them for money because they're on tough times right now.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, oh God. See, again, the thug life ain't for everybody, man.
Yeah. But yeah, so we cut to another convenience store with Mr. Beast where he spends $1,000 on groceries so he can eat it all at once.
I've never seen a Mr. Beast like show at all. I had no idea who the hell he was until like the
Squid Game stuff.
Yeah. But the thing is that I'm like, man, if that's what he really looks like, Jesus Christ. But
it's just a gag, It's like, because this is something Mr. Beast would have done.
Yeah, but I'm like, all right, so what's going on? So some guy is live streaming, buying all these snacks, and the convenience store that he happens to be at gets caught up by Yakuza Man and his shocker grunts.
Mhm.
Again, admit it's so hard for me to say that with a straight face. But yeah, it's getting
I love
live.
how the fat shocker grunt tells Mr. Beast, like, "Hey, you shouldn't be eating so much junk food; it'll make you fat."
Well, he's a man of culture. I look at this big guy and I'm like, he knows a good bowl of ramen. He knows where to get good, like good eel and good sushi, probably. Like, seriously. But what we see Mr. Beast packing in is all the instant noodle cups and the potato chips. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah. I bet you the big guy knows where to go get good Korean barbecue too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, apparently, just like in today's society, instead of stopping the live stream and calling the cops, this guy is just, again, he's getting posted on national news. He's getting all the views. He's getting like, ain't that always the way? Ain't it always
and, like
the
he cares more about the clout than like anything else.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is evidence. This is prime evidence right here. But he doesn't give a shit. I'm pretty sure he's one of those guys that, like, when the cops and the courts come in, like, yeah, we need your stuff. Well, you're gonna have to pay me because it got over like 1 million views, so you guys have to pay for my content. What filth? But of course, that's not the most craziest thing that's happening. The thing is that both Tojima and Yuko are running towards. They have no idea. They don't know. But again, they're both wearing the same clothes that they were wearing the day before. Okay, we're going by that logic, I guess. We don't change outfits. We all have the same outfit every day. But yes, as the convenience store is getting robbed, we have a random bystander pick the arm of Yakuza Man and tell him to stop. Because this is not right.
And Mr. B's like, oh my god, is this a vigilante civilian gonna save the day? It's like, you guys are a bunch of posers. Let me show you how this is really done.
Yeah.
The censor not to salute.
Yeah.
Bro, did you think I was about to do like do the Musk? No, I'm not gonna do the Musk.
No. But I was actually kind of like, wait, is this this isn't a Kamen Rider. This isn't even like like a support character. I've never seen this guy before. Who is this? And yeah, to our surprise, we get a stalker grunt in all their glory. With the lightning bolts and the sparkles and the black spandex, the lucha libre belt, the rib cage motif on the chest, the emblem of the hawk that is known for Shocker, and also the official Shocker theme song.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
A real Shocker shows up?
Shocker grunt?
It's like, what is this? Samurai Flamenco?
We're freaking out as if it's one of the combatants, like it's Spider-Man or Batman.
Yeah.
I'm not joking when I say that.
No, it's just a grunt. But
It's
the
just a
fact that, but compared to these guys, it may as well be Spider-Man.
I mean, this is the real thing. And also, like, yeah, that's the thing that I didn't like about the Shocker about these guys. Yeah, you guys got the ski mask. Where's the hole for your nose?
Yeah.
You guys don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's like, yeah, you're posing as it's like wearing a gang member's colors or tags and going around pretending that you're saying it.
Let's keep it 100. Like we literally talked about this when we were discussing the O's movie. It's like the one tattoo you're not allowed to get is from a shogunate crest.
Yeah. You're not supposed to do that. You're not like there's things that you just don't get tattooed on your body. This is one of those things. You don't go around. But again, Steve, Shocker's just a TV show in this show. Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm like, what's going on? You're telling me that there actually is a Shocker? Okay. We must wait for next week. Because next week we get the team up of our Kamen Rider and Human Tackle, but also get introduced to the other two that will team up with them.
Yeah, Rider Man and V3.
The whole thing is true love in its moments.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that is it. Episode 2 of Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. I am Tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's this episode is an 8 for me because the first half was great. The last 5 minutes was great. It's literally the 1/3 in between that I'm just not particularly
I wish that we had gotten a little bit more of like Tackle's backstory, not just from as a child, but as a teenager and whatnot, to what kept her going. But maybe we'll get that later. But yeah, the fact the biggest bomb here was the fact that there is an actual real Shocker grunt.
Oh yeah.
That will either, I mean, well, in our case, we know that they always run away, but are you going to take these guys, these petty crooks, and actually make them into actual combatants?
Mm-hmm.
Will you train them? Will you make them hold the honor of Shocker? We have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an 8. It's an 8. I wish it was a little bit more solid, but again, so far the series with its 2 episodes are solid right now. Not much. There could be a little bit more of improving, but again, they're solid. Okay. Well, what do the people have to say?
Yeah, we got a lot of comments today. Thank you guys so much. As always, at the end of every podcast, for those of you who are new, whenever at the end of every episode, we read your comments live. Okay, I definitely love episode 2 of "Wanna Be a Kamen Rider." Oh, wow, the spelling, that's funny.
It's correct. I swear it happens to me too when I put it on my phone already. It's like it just oh, you mean comment, like comment, no comment. But yeah, no.
To be fair, in Dragon Knight, it's like this is not a common problem, so you need an uncommon hero to save the day. Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. I'm like, bruh, 4 kids, why?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. It's Adam saying, "Whoa, there's 2 Tojimas." Yes, there are.
That one's a lady. Oh my god, it's a lady.
Yeah. OMG, Beetleborgs.
No.
Okay, Mr. Paizio says Taki and Tachibana are the main helpers. Yes, they are.
Yes, so you know Taki and Tachibana. You know Tachibana Sensei. Yeah,
yes.
No, that's
good
when I was watching the last 5 minutes, I'm like, is that Taki?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
No, actually, it'd be funny if they introduced a character that was a Taki fanboy.
Hey man,
like if we got a Yuriko fanboy, we need a Taki fanboy.
That is Shigeru Chiba. That is Sonny Chiba's little brother, the legend that is Sonny Chiba. That's his family. But like this, again, the Chiba family not only is known because of Sonny Chiba and his Yakuza and his tough guy movies, also the cameo in Kill Bill. Let's for all you. But his
Kenshioba was there too with Sonny Chiba.
Yeah. but his brother being the second hand to the Kamen Rider, and also Sonny Chiba, may he rest in peace. His son continues on the legacy. He was Seiya in the Saint Seiya action movie. Pretty good, not great, but good. Roronoa Zoro in the live action One Piece. So badassery among this family is
and
great.
He was in the fourth Rurouni Kenshin movie.
And he was the fourth Rurouni Kenshin. So badassery with the Chiba family. We put respect to anyone who knows of Taki. And as for Tachibana Sensei, well, I've said all I needed to say about that man. That man is a legend. He is a legend. He is respectable. He has been in Ultraman and Sentai and Godzilla. He has done a lot. And may he rest in peace because he passed away back before, I believe it was before the 2000s. But what a legend, Tachibana Sensei. No joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right. 1971. Okay, LL says, after last week, I found another big Kamen Rider reference. Yaiba Samurai Legend has villains such as Spider-Man, Bad Guy, and Sea Cucumber Man. All right.
And which one?
Yaiba Samurai Legend.
Yaiba.
Haven't seen that.
Is that one about the kid that like he lost everything and he's regaining it by killing all the demons and like that he is? I'll look that one up. LL. I'll look it up. Yaiba the Samurai Legend. I'll look it up.
Yeah. The same naming convention as Ichigo villains, as they are also modified normal animals. All right.
It was more along the lines of blasphemy of alchemizing people and animals. I don't know if they actually took humans and then put them into the animals. I thought they used them with the animals.
It's sevens, you are all right. If it's sevens, you're all right. If it's 4 F ranks, you do screwed up. I wish I knew the reference.
That was a reference to something we said?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, but that's it for the comments, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon so you notify for our latest videos. We do Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. We got Ultraman Omega, number 1 Sentai Gojuger, Kamen Rider O's, which we're almost done with. We just need 3 more episodes in the movie. I know this guy's really sad about it because it's his favorite season right there. And of course, Kamen Rider Zets, which we did discuss last night, the newest episode. We can't wait for next week's episode. Also, check out our various Power Morphicon interviews from the last year. We finally uploaded all 55 of them. You can watch them all here on YouTube. We have them all in playlist mode. So, you can watch them all back to back to back to back to back. The most recent ones we did were Holly Shanahan, who played Camille in Jungle Fury, Beat Skinner, who played Jared from also Jungle Fury, and finally Dan Ewing, who played Ranger Series Black in RPM. To come check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we discuss all matters, movies, and TV shows, and we're going to start uploading interviews for that channel as well, starting with a certain unlimited hero from our childhood, and in another life, his sidekick. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of our online content. If you want to check out our personal content, you can find me on Instagram as Boken_Kabuto. You can find Steve in the Sin Prince. And if you want to say hi to us in person, we'll be at the Pasadena Convention Center on January 25th for Pasadena Comic Con, and on August 28th through the 30th for Power Morphicon. It'll be the 20th anniversary for Mystic Force. We hope to see you guys there. And until next time, we hope to see you again real soon. Make sure you stay safe and avoid any guys in ski masks when you go to the grocery store. Have a good one. Bye.
Good night, guys.